What if I told you that every empire in history collapsed, not by war alone, but by their money? That currencies don't last forever. They collapsed, burn, and get replaced. And today, the US dollar is standing at the edge of history, almost 100 years old, as the world reserve currency. But is time running out? History of currency collapse. The Roman Empire debased their silver denarius until it became worthless. The French livre collapsed in the 18th century. The German mark in the 1920s was destroyed by hyperinflation. Fiat currencies last around 90 to 100 years before collapse or replacement. Think about that number carefully. 100 years. Because the US dollar as the global reserve, it's getting very close to that expiration date. Gold, the eternal standard. Gold has been money for thousands of years. When empires collapsed, gold didn't. It always retained value. But governments hated gold because they couldn't print it endlessly. So they replaced it with paper money, backed by nothing. And every time history repeats, inflation, devaluation, collapse. The US dollar at the 100 years mark. The US dollar officially became the world's reserve currency in 1944 with the Bretton Woods Agreement, and truly global after 1975 when Nixon killed the gold standard. Since then, the dollar has lost over 90% of its purchasing power. Every day, it buys you less and less. And now, with countries like China, Russia, and even BRICS nation moving away from the dollar, open source, decentralized, unstoppable. But here is the question, who is Satoshi really? Was it one person, a group of cryptographers, or could it have been the United States itself? Think about it. Let it sink for a second. As the dollar loses value, a new system appears, one that can be controlled, or at least influenced by those who want to run the next 100 years of global money. Control versus freedom. If history tells us anything, it's that empires don't give up power easily. The US dollar is being challenged by gold, by BRICS, and by digital currencies, and by Bitcoin. But the real question is, will Bitcoin free us, or it is designed to keep us in another system of control, just digital this time, instead of paper? Empire rise, currencies collapse, and